You got to just get a platform and master it. And why do you need to master a platform at this point? Well, because you need to generate leads, because this is one of the major weak points of any business out there.
And then once you start creating those audiences or building those audiences, which does take time, and it's going to take probably some money too, but not too much. I mean, you know, you can do it on $5 a day on Facebook just to start, or $1 a day, as Dennis Yu talks about all the time.
Yeah.
And then you can actually pull them into your world by building your lists, right? And that's step number 5.
Correct. At this point, you got to get creative, and this requires some architecture and some understanding of platforms. And it doesn't matter which ones. There are many, many tools out there. And in the world of marketing, you got to find a couple of them and master them. I am particularly very into the world of ManyChat. I have grown with them for years. I'm one of the top educators in their field. And this is a platform that I have mastered with my team. I'm a big fan of it. I also use ClickFunnels. I also build websites, and we do a lot of different things, but you got to find one that you can utilize. And why is it that you need this? Well, because how many influencers out there have 1 billion views, have so much attention, and they don't really know how to run a business. They're starving. They are struggling. I know many of them myself. They personally come to me saying, Manuel, I don't know how to pay my rent. And I'm like, well, wait a second. You got 1.5 million followers on Instagram. Are you kidding me? Well, they don't really know business. And this is where they get stuck. So at this point is where marketing starts becoming that much more important. And you got to start mastering a platform. And these platforms have learning curves, and you got to understand them. And they're not really complicated. I mean, talking about a platform that I love, of course, ManyChat. Back in the day, I mean, Ralph, you've been in business long enough. You couldn't move things around and program flows and architect sequences as simple as what we can do right now. I mean, right now you can build a funnel like that, and you can build like a series of steps, and technology has gotten to a point in which it is so easy that really excuses should not be valid. You just have to stick with a platform and just run with it and master it and get better at it. Just like LeBron James shot that basketball over and over, and we learned how to ride a bike, and so on. You got to just get a platform and master it. And why do you need to master a platform at this point? Well, because you need to generate leads, because this is one of the major weak points of any business out there. The idea that just mastering social media is going to be enough to be able to scale to the moon. And I am guilty of that myself. I used to think that I was going to be able to direct response market the heck out of people and just get them to buy our stuff directly from Facebook, bring them into my shop and have them purchase all day long and get an infinite ROI, invest $1, get $1,000 back. And I thought that I was absolutely superpower to be able to do that thing. And I was proven wrong. What has been proven right is the old marketing adage that the money's in the list. And not only that, the money is in what you do with that list. So at that point over here, you got to figure out, once you have an audience, how do you bring them into your world? And I can tell you very simply a few main ideas that I put together, because this also goes in line. At this point of the sequence, I don't sell anything yet. I still give them value. And I don't like to use the word freebie, but I really want to give them value of something that otherwise I know should be sold. It's like real value. So for example, a course that you're going to give out. If you're an educator yourself, give out your best content for free. If you can do a quiz, quizzes are hot. A lead magnet in which you can give it a cheat sheet. For example, Dr. Berg, we did a keto cheat sheet. You can print it out and go with anybody grocery shopping and know exactly what to eat, when to eat it, what time, etc. Those are things that are simple things to create, and anybody can create these things. I can tell you, for example, a hot tip for any of you guys, a platform that I've used that you want to know, okay, but I don't know how to create like something of value. Well, the PLR store, acronym for private label rights.com, the PLRstore.com. You might have heard about this store. You go in there, you invest $20, you find a little booklet, you download it, you brand it with your own logo, you edit it to match the way that you talk, and off you go. You got ideas to run with, so you can actually bring people in. So mini courses, quizzes, trainings, webinars, of course. For those of us that have been doing webinars for a long time, it's a big source of lead generation for us. We do provide a lot of value. Many of us give them out for free. Many of us sell them. Many of us give them out for free and sell something at the end. It doesn't matter. In the end, the product at the end is going to be different, but what you're trying to do is get more people into your central files, because the more people you have, it's like the next level of relationship with people. Like, you're taking them off social media and you're putting them in a place in which you control. And I'm a big fan of ManyChat for that. ManyChat makes it very simple. And again, I'm not an owner in the company. I'm not an investor in the company. I wish I would have been. They already went through their angel rounds and things like that. I'm not into that world. But ManyChat is a very simple platform for you to create multi-channel conversations, generate email leads, phone numbers, subscribers on Messenger, and just bring them into your world so you can continue engaging with these people beyond social media. And at this point, you create your strategies to retarget these people that have been consuming your 1 through 4. So now you can actually bring them into your central files and nurture, like the old world used to say, nurture people, get them excited about your brand, about your business. That's what you do on Messenger, on texting, on email, whatever you want to do. And that's a very important step of the formula, because if you drop that out, that's where most of the companies get in trouble. They don't put the importance of building lists that is going to help them just continue to generate revenue and bring in return customers.